the evolution of pink slime. So what exactly is pink slime? Pink slime is simply celebrity chef Jamie Oliver's name he uses to describe the chemical washing of beef products, which is commonly practiced in the USA, or more formally known as fine, lean, textured beef. This process uses the offcuts of the beef carcass and processes them through a range of chemicals in order to make them fit for human consumption, as in their original state they do not fit in the human food chain. Now, these offcuts of the beef carcass are not exactly what you would classify as meat, but rather the fat trimmings and sinew from around the guts of the beef carcass. Once only used in the cheapest form of pet food products, this has now been put in beef products throughout the USA and potentially the world. So how does this all of a sudden become fit for human consumption? The process, in a brief summary, includes the offcuts first being spun in a centrifuge to separate the very last bits of beef from the fat trimmings. Once complete, what meat remains is then further soaked in a range of chemicals, with the main component being ammonia hydroxide, which is usually found in household cleaning products. After soaking is complete, the product is then further drained and minced into a consistency which looks much like pink slime, hence where the name comes from. Finally ending up in beef products throughout the US of levels of up to 15% in any given product. This is what essentially ends up in patties, chili beef, tacos, and in a range of other forms. If this lengthy process didn't take place, you would essentially get a severe case of food poisoning, as ammonia is a crucial step in the process used to kill off pathogens such as E. coli and Salmonella, which are found in high levels on the offcuts of the carcass. Animals have stomachs strong enough to digest these pathogens, however humans aren't quite robust enough in terms of digestion. If chemicals as strong as ammonia are needed to make food safe, it makes you wonder if humans should actually be eating them at all. Pink slime is believed to have found its way into 70% of all ground beef products in the USA, unbeknown to consumers, as ammonia hydroxide is not an ingredient which legally has to be identified on the labelling, as it is part of the processing stage. To some people, it may be seen as a stroke of genius, as it is a cheap alternative to real ground beef, getting the most value out of each carcass. McDonald's is one global food corporation which has admitted to using pink slime in their patties, only fronting out to the public after heavy media attention from Jamie Oliver through his TV series Food Revolution. As a result, to greater consumer awareness and concern on the process, McDonald's have claimed to have stopped using pink slime in their patties as of 2012, in a bid to maintain consumer confidence in their brand. However, with no labelling needed on the products, it makes you wonder if this has actually happened. So, do consumers like it? Well, the fact that no taste differences have been voiced by American consumers since this pink slime was added to McDonald's patties, it shows that this is an extremely well disguised cheap filler. Consumers may not necessarily have noticed a taste difference, but they definitely don't like the chemical additives to their food, hence why McDonald's have been quick to announce the stop. If consumers were supportive of this, then McDonald's would have no doubt have continued to use this cheap additive to their patties. Jamie Oliver sums up this process in a simple quote stating that everything about this process to me has no respect for food or people or children, which I can definitely agree on. Although domestically it is not a practice procedure here in New Zealand, it does make consumers think what really is in our food.